here we go. We are getting ready to start the Netherlands qualifiers. This is Group 1 of their seeding round. We've got Fabian Armada 31, Frank, Lernsey, Opentanyao, and a couple of bots. So it's going to get wild. The bots have been challenging. Just ask the Germans this morning on how the bots work when you have two bots. So it's tricky. We'll see how it goes. It does give the opportunity for a lot of points if it plays out right. It also can just totally ruin your night if the bots don't play the way you want them to play there. There are three Dutch groups. So they're still in a good position to get to their 12 they need, as long as they have at least 4 in their other 2 games, which would be required for them to play anyway. So they should still get their 12 in 2 teams. It looks like the Dutch will have 2, the English will have 2, and the US will have 3, and everybody else will be at 1 team. Most likely. Okay, so Frank takes Old Town. That's the +4. The bot took Hill Road, the +4 there in the middle. Oh, sorry, Canada. Oh, Canada, yeah. They will likely get 2 teams. So they had their first game today, which had 5 participants. And they've got 2 more games. So yeah, they'll get their 2 teams also. So 2 from Canada, England, and the Netherlands, 3 from the US. Those are likely your multi-team nations. Okay, so what we normally see in these games, and we've seen a lot of them now, is a carving up of the map. Of course, when you're playing with a bot, you got to be a little less aggressive. Now, you want the building bots, is really what works well on this map settings. If you're going to have bots, you want building bots, and these 2 look to be building bots. So they'll be less breaking, and they'll play more like the other players would play. Here goes Fabian Armada. Gonna make a play at the north wall? No, making a play at Stores. Stores is a really popular bonus here in the middle. You get the +6, and it's not too tough, and it's very compact. Gives you a lot of angles to work out of. So Fabian Armada goes for Stores. Rolls a 2-on-1 to try to get it? No. Waits a turn. Yep, waits a turn. Alright, here goes Lernsey. He's going to take Abby, which is a +3 in the middle. Going to be sandwiched between 2 bots. What do you guys think about that play? Sandwiching yourself between 2 bot bonuses. Seems risky to me. Yeah, so he's letting the bot get the bonus. He gets hit by white, so even breaking blue wouldn't have helped. I think it's just too risky to build a +3 bonus inside of 2 bots. Gutsy there. Okay, Frank's going for the west wall. No, just goes to break the bot. Doesn't make a move directly towards a bonus. Okay, Opentanyao takes port, a split bonus. Split with a lot of blizzards there. But he's kind of hidden from the bots. He's got the bot 1 to deal with, but for the most part he's guarded from the bots. The blue bot breaks the white bot. That's bot wars. Magenta's gonna finish off stores here in the middle and get his +6. Get a couple of 3 stacks built around the map. That could help his external positions. Lindsay has not gotten a bonus because he got beat up by the bots in the middle. Yeah, the bots have done pretty well in this tournament, honestly. If there was a bot nation, they would be tough. Maybe we should just make a 3-player bot that plays in the tournament. See how they do. Lindsay's just trying to stay alive out here. He's trying to get away from the bots. Hoping that bot 3 stack doesn't come hit him. Frank's got the smallest bonus outside of Learnsy of the human players. Is he gonna hit the 2 and 3? Yeah, he does. He goes and hits the stacks and gets really good dice. Oh, and goes and further hits the bot to clear it out. Gets a connected territory. Really nice play there by Frank. Just a reminder, everyone that plays in the seeding round that shows up to their game makes it into the knockout rounds, right? So you just got to show up. The better you do in your seeding round game, the easier path to the national team. The Netherlands, that might mean a spot directly in the finals based off of, depending on how many people show up for their seeding round game. Opentanio goes pretty aggressive there. Takes the residence bonus, breaks the bot, and moves into the bot's area. Looking for maybe a bot kill coming up here. The blue bot's decently strong. Most troops on the board, yeah. It just takes a +8. So to add to the +7 of Mont Saint Michel proper takes the +8 of Saint Pierre next to it. What's up, Risky Cam? Glad you're enjoying it. We've already done 4 games today, and we've got 5 more in a row here, starting with this one, so it'll be a wild night. Got this Dutch game, then we've got 4 straight US seeding games. Seeding group 7, 8, 9, and 10 tonight. Learnsy's struggling in this game. Learnsy needs something to fall his way here. Had some trouble with the bots. Magenta says we're good. Does he want to hit that 3 stack or no? He does not. Did the bot just card skip? Or the bot just took one and moved on, okay. If you get 61 in the seeding, Blazin, you likely get to skip the English quarterfinals and go straight to the English semifinals. Is that good enough for you? We maybe should have done like a highest point award or something. Maybe we do that later. Your stream paused right when I was talking about it? Oh, I had a really good award that I just told you about that you would get. You must have missed it. Shoot. Okay, Frank goes for a third bonus. Got 2 bonuses on different parts. Blazin hasn't played yet. I think Blazin plays tomorrow, maybe? Yeah, 58 would be funny to show up cubely. I mean, he got 58 against a pretty tough set of German opponents, although there were 2 bots playing. We don't think the bots were German. We're not sure, though. Yeah, you can move on with 0 points as long as you show up to your game. That's right. We have plenty of people that have scored 0. I don't know if you heard, but Andre scored 5. Just kidding, Andre. Is that too soon? Green's playing aggressively, moving kind of a wall across the board here, trying to stay away from the bots and block the bots off. See what the blue bot does. Got a lot of troops. Goes to build back St. Pierre and breaks? No. Hits the bot 3? Okay, the white bot's down to 8 troops. Someone gets that bounty for sure. Does Fabian get it? He's in pretty good position to do it. Not pretty good, decent position to do it. Why do you think this game's so bad, server 075? Yeah, needed the set there. I don't know if he had it or didn't want to waste it. That blue 3 was a good move. Are you doing okay, server 75? Lindsay moves into 1 position. He's gonna look for a maybe failed kill or getting lucky somewhere. Down to 19 troops. He's feeling very fishy, and he's almost down to 1 position. Likely Frank takes him out of courtyard this turn, or maybe Frank goes for the kill guard there. Frank goes for another bonus. Yeah, the bots are hitting each other pretty hard. Okay, so he goes to get the bot bounty. Frank gets the bot bounty in the first 5 points of this match. We'll call that bot 1. It's Frank. Yeah, that's well played from Purple for sure. That was not an easy kill to go figure out, because he wasn't in great position. So far we haven't had the problem of nobody in the lobby having the maps. Hopefully that continues. Opentania is down to 1 bonus, but has the most troops on the board besides Frank. Trying to figure out a kill on red, but can't get to the red one in the courtyard. Doesn't have a oh, that was red looking at cards. Did you end up seeing... No, I didn't see the Netherlands thread. They were speaking in a different language, right? I have to use Google Translate on their thread all the time. Them and the Germans, I have a lot of trouble following their threads. Opentania takes back the port bonus. The bot's at 28, so not an easy kill line on the bot yet. Cards aren't that high, so it's still a tough kill. What were they talking about, Blazin? Oh, yeah. That's what happened. Someone did a ping, and then everyone got added to it. Yes, I saw that. That was a mess. I think we got it all cleared up, but yeah, everyone got thrown into the Dutch thread. That's their own fault. Fabian in trouble here. Fabian and Lernsey are both in trouble. Even the bot kill is a 37, gonna be really tough. Yeah, so we tried to keep basically just server admins on the national threads to keep them really just that nation being able to talk to each other, which is some positive, some negative to it, but it's been fun for the most part. Obviously caused a couple issues like last night. Luckily the Dutch weren't talking bad about everybody else when they jumped into their chat. Now, if you got into that German chat, that's a whole nother world. Lernsey in trouble, gets the 15 trade. Really needs... He's trying to figure out if he can get Fabian here, but he only has a 1 next to that 19. So he's thinking he takes the 12 all the way across, but he can't get down to the 2 from there then. So he's got to take... He's just going to break green, who's on 5 cards. We just started talking about Magic the Gathering. Yeah. That makes sense. Seems like a reasonable way to handle it. I guess a lot of people are... Risk and Magic the Gathering, I guess, have a pretty crossover community, from what I understand. Yeah, Johan was in there. He knows the Dutch chat. Frank just takes his bonus back. And removes red from that position. Kind of feeds, but not fully feeds Lernsey to Opentania. Yeah, both stream. Yeah, that's the way you should watch it. So Opentania is streaming now on Twitch, right, Johan? Opentania. Just open them up side by side so you can see everything. Get to see a couple different views of the game. Get in both chats. What's up, G-Kite? Gekite? Gekite? I wish there were pronunciations that popped up when you guys chat. That would really help me. Also, I don't know if I'm saying Tanyao right either. He starts for a kill on purple, but he can't get all of purple. Fanboying for Tanyao right now? Gotcha. Bot's still alive at 38 troops. Once it's bonus. But yeah, today's the big holiday for the Dutch, right? Or was that yesterday? Fabian's got 29 troops. Trying to stay in a couple positions. Oh, 4 and 5. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yesterday was obviously Star Wars Today. Today is Cinco de Mayo in our part of the world. I don't know if you guys celebrate Cinco de Mayo over there. Lorenzi goes for the late bonus of stores. Wondering if that'll actually hold. Probably not. Where's Frank going? Frank's going for the bot bonus. No, Frank's... I didn't mean bonus, meant bounty, but... Frank is not going... Frank is going for... why did I not see that for Selin? That was weird. For Fabian. Frank gets Fabian, gets his 6th, 7th, and 8th point. 3 points for his second bounty there. Goes up to 8. Now has 74 troops. Likely takes out Lernzy here. Yeah, he gets Lernzy. Which is only one other point, so he's up to 9. Bounties aren't going to make a big difference for him here on out. Can he get to the Cinco de Mayo, which is 5th of May in Spanish. It's a holiday in Mexico for defeating the French, the Battle of Puebla, in like the late 19th century. Yeah, Frank's dominating here. He's getting the 70. Oh, he gets the bounty before the 70. Well played. He gets 1 point for the bounty, and then he'll get the 70 here. So Frank will be at 20 points. Very well played by Frank. Gets 4 bounties. So far set for a perfect game, right? That's the most he could have gotten there. Was 20? Yeah, a celebration of beating the French. Yeah, very simple. Yeah, it was a tough battle. I really don't know a ton about it. I just know it was the Battle of Puebla. They defeated the French. Yeah, perfect game there from Frank. So it's 20 to 0 to 0 to 0 after that one. We will go into game 2 here. Yeah, 20s on game 1 and 2 and 21 on game 3 because it's World Dom. I gotcha. Think Frank gets more than Kubley here? Trying to beat that 57. Here's that leaderboard from earlier showing the top 5 scores so far in the seeding round. Do we think Frank can crack this? Needs 14 more points to get tied with J-Knot there. Got a chance. Also could finish with 20, you never know. Yeah, Frank played really well in that game. Got a little bit of help with the bots going the opposite direction, but played it really well. In our Game 2 lobby setup, Game 2 is Iceland Fix 70, everyone's favorite settings. Create some interesting dynamics. You don't want to be early in the turn order. I think I'm officially changing England's primary color to white. What do you think, Blazin? I went through some conversations with some English people, men and women, and white is the more preferred option of the ones that I talked to. Versus red. Red was the other option. The other thing I liked is it's different than the other main colors. Because I'm using red for Canada's main color. So I like that. Okay. Game 2. See if we can get the code. I just realized that this is a first race tournament where you can get a 0 in total score. That's true, yeah, because we're not handing out placement points, so does that make you feel bad if you get 0? Did you used to look up the history on Cinco de Mayo? I told you, it's very interesting. A lot of people think it's a victory of the Mexicans over the Spanish, but that's not the case. It's actually the Mexicans over the French. I think it has something to do with the French came over and set up kind of a puppet government, and it was the battle that ensued to get rid of the puppet government there. Yeah, everyone else offers placement points. So the reason we don't do placement points for the Risk World Cup is I don't love the idea of like people feeding to get higher. I don't think that's Risk. I think it's lame. And I don't like the idea necessarily of, hey, I'm just going to sit back in the corner and hope that I get a little higher position if I don't do anything. The whole goal of this tournament is to push action. And you guys have seen, we haven't played a game that lasted over an hour and a half yet. 3 straight games for a match. We haven't played a match that lasted over an hour and a half yet because of these points. The point system pushes activity. France was trying to collect a debt. Mexico was telling them to piss off. Okay. And the U.S. got involved funding the conflict. Yeah, that actually checks out. That sounds right. Okay. Here we go. No, I looked at... No, we still haven't got anything from Gemma, so we'll just keep going. I posted the code online just in case, but nothing from Gemma. Maybe they'll get on the waiting list and hop in the other Dutch game. Here we go. Game 2 of Netherlands qualifier seeding round, Group 1 in Iceland, 70% fixed. Let's see who starts first in turn order. That has a lot of effect. Also, the bots have a huge effect in Iceland here. The bots are first and third in turn order. Let's see whose stacks they hit. Yeah, we get the early answer there. Okay, so Frank's in one position, really. The black bot is all contiguous. Yeah, you could join match 2 or 3, especially for the seeding round. That would get you moved on to the next round. So that would count as showing up for sure. But we don't wait the 15 minutes for each game. That's just for the first, to start the first game of the match. Then we just kind of move on, and if you get in time, you get in time. Okay, so Fabian takes the easy attack, still in 2 positions, really. Hopes to get split up, maybe there. Has a decent kill line on the white bot eventually. Does the black bot hit a stack? Ooh, gets a bad roll on Open Tanyao, but hits his stack. Black bot down to 7 troops. Could be an early kill attempt here from Tanyao, Open Tanyao, don't you think? 10 on 4 to 2 to 1. Yeah, he gets it. He gets the first round bounty. 4th in turn order, getting a bounty. How about that? Open Tanyao gets 5 for bot 2. Cool. I'll change the bot color for you guys. I know it matters. Bot 2 is black now. Open Tanyao gets his first 5 points of the match. Yeah, get the free 5 points first round on Iceland. Also, didn't weaken him a ton, right? Still at 16 troops. So definitely worked out in his favor there. Whitebot's still at 23, going to be tough to take out. Fabian keeping the bot lines, the bot bounty lines. How's that 9 stack that didn't... Yeah, exactly. Got to leave the 9 stack there. So you got to feel confident that you're still staying alive for now. Frank's got a big stack to work with there. Wondering if he's thinking that's a bot kill. Frank moves all into one position. This is the trunk move here. Positive is the bot's not going to hit your 24 stack. The negative is one of the human players could build a stack like that next to you. Learns he's got a 21 stack next to you, so he's after you in turn order. What we saw happen last night, in the late game last night, which you guys may not have caught, there were 3 players that all tried to do the one position strategy that you're seeing Learnsy and Frank doing here. And it ended up opening up the map for a 70 run on turn 4, maybe. So it made for a really wild finish. Obidos, I think, made the run for that 70. For the 70 on that. Fabian playing pretty conservative, trying to stay in 3 positions. He also keeps the 8 blocking off the easy path for the bot. Is Frank going for the bot here? No. Just an easy take. Hard to get to around 4 or 5. Yeah. I would say mostly they've ended around 5 or 6, probably. For the most part, what we've seen. What's funny is when I sent out the settings the first time, everyone told me that these settings would stalemate. We haven't seen anything close to a stalemate. In fact, we've seen most games end, before the second card trades. So that's part of having the point system where the bounties are worth so much to force the action like we're forcing, which makes for really fun to watch action-packed risk instead of take a card and pass risk. Fabian's playing pretty conservatively. Long term, it may work out just fine. Bot is close to 70%. Yeah, if the bot runs the 70, it would be awesome. So when you're playing your Iceland game, keep in mind you've got to get all but 6 territories, so it's really easy to count it out. So if you're looking at the stacks on this, the pink 7, green 9, pink 8, that's 3 stacks on the right side that would be tough to go through. Then on the left side, you've got the purple 26, the red 23, the pink 7, and the green 16. So you're pretty close to being able to make the 70% run if you can find the right path. Right, I think green actually is close on that turn. Could run through the 4, the 1, and around to the other one. Through the 4. I think green maybe could have made the run there. I think purple could have made the run there too. And maybe just aren't seeing it. You've just got to get all but 6. And there's really only 5. There's 6 stacks that are 7 or bigger on the board. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So as long as you have one of those, you can run the board without having to hit anything bigger than a 7 stack. As long as you can get the right path. Someone makes the run here, right? The bot's got a bonus. Learnsy's definitely lining up for a bot kill. Wants the 5. Does Fabian get it first? No, because he would have gone on the exterior there. Kind of some passive plays we're seeing here. Very interesting. I think Learnsy could have gotten the bot kill there. If he would have looped outside to the 7 and then just left 3 here and then came back around to the top, maybe he didn't quite have it, but I think it would have been close. Yeah, pretty passive by everyone. I know, maybe I just jinxed it. It's very passive, right? Someone could have made that run easily. I think Frank definitely kills the bot here. Don't you guys? He gets 10 for the trade. He hits here, here. He's got to split pretty creatively, but he can come down, hit these, hit that, up. Yeah, so I think he comes down through here, hits these 3, and then across the 4 and around. No, he's going the opposite way. Okay, so he loops around the other way. Same concept, though. And now he's got to roll a 10 on 3. He can still get it, right? He has to go for it at this point. Just need some DC. Yeah, he's got good dice. He's good. Really overthought that one a little bit. Okay, so Frank gets the 5 there. Should easily be able to get the 70, right? He's got 1, 2. Up. Maybe not. He didn't have a lot of troops left, so maybe not. Didn't get the 70. Does get 5. Okay, so then Lernsey gets the kill on Frank and the 70 right at the same time, right? So Lernsey gets the kill on Frank and wins the 70. For a total of 15 points. Big win by Lernsey there. He gets a nice token award. Okay, so Lernsey's goes up to 15. Yeah, Frank fed himself, but he's already at 20. So going for the action there and taking his shot is the way to go, right? He gets the 5. Lernsey at 15 now. Opentanyo at 5. Fabian still at 0. And 1 game left in Dutch qualifying Group 1 here. What we've seen in the seeding round is supposed to be some practice for your elimination rounds, which will be the next thing you play in after the seeding round. You get some practice at which you need to be in the top 3. So if you want to play these as kind of practice for your elimination rounds, first off, you'd really like to win the seeding round group because you might get to skip an elimination round. But second of all, the value is kind of practicing what it's like to get in that top 3 and the mindset you need. For instance, Opentanyo should be thinking going into this game, I've got to beat Fabian, right? Now I'll get in the top 3. So something to keep in mind as you're playing. Lernsey says, when purple went for the kill, I'd already counted and I knew I could get 70% just by killing purple. Though I still had to take green 1, though, but guess not. So he had it mapped out so he can make sure. Kill, why are you offering to join and bot out? Yeah, Kubli can't be caught now, so Frank's highest possible score now is a 46 after that. I don't know why Kubli is such a hard name for me to say. Kubli. here we go. We're playing Game 3 of Dutch qualifiers, seeding round Group 1. And we are playing Europe Advanced Progressive World Dom with blizzards. The blizzards have a dramatic effect when you're playing in Europe. Oh, Kuhl, you're saying if needed for the map. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a good solution, actually, if we needed that, since we already have the bots. Luckily, someone had the map. So, you always want to check the blizzards when you're lining up on this map. The only thing we really see is that path from Germany up to Scandinavia being blocked. It's really the only true block on the map here. Everything else is just kind of slightly adjusting the map. France to Spain is 1 point in the Spain side, which is always nice. Sorry, Kuhl, I did not realize what you were saying. You were saying if someone didn't have the map, you could join and bot out, which is a really smart backup plan. I did not think of that, especially when we already have a bot playing. I will keep that in mind as we go forward. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so Lernsey takes Scandinavia. Fabian takes Iceland. That usually ends badly when people take those that early. What's up, Twaggy? It looks like it may be a fight for the UK there. Four on two? Gets the 4 on 2. Those are always stressful. Gets the 4 on 2. Okay, so Frank's gonna work in Spain. The black bot is taking France. You roll 4 on 2s, Kuhl? I in general avoid them. Unless it's something like for a bounty or for a win. Or just a really critical moment, but I try to avoid the 4 on 2 roll. Open Tanya is going to take UK, so always interesting on the European map when you have a different... Oh, the 3 on 1 goes poorly for Open Tanya. Tough. Yeah, I'm sure Blackbot's a good neighbor. Not England. Does it ever bother you guys as much as it does me that England is not split up where Wales has its own area? Like, shouldn't it be easily... It shouldn't be obvious how it should be split up. You need to split Northern and Ireland and get Scotland and Wales split up properly. Probably just for geography nerds. Probably doesn't bother the normal person. Okay, the white bot takes the Alps. These have been some bonus building bots that we're dealing with. Fabian thinking about a play for West Africa to go with his Iceland. Wales is too small. Well, it doesn't matter how small it is, it's a country that goes there, right? That's why Ireland is only Ireland and not North and South. I know, but you've got 4 territories there. There's 4 countries that are there. Or, I mean, there's 5 territories that are there and 5 countries that are there, right? Maybe I'm not saying that right. Yeah, having someone different in Iceland, Scandinavia, and the UK never works on this map. That's a spoiler alert. Someone will end up very angry about it. I love that Frank's just playing this out like he's got a human player there sitting in France. Gonna break him. It doesn't open up the 3, hoping the bot goes the other way. Yeah, I think Frank was a little too passive in Iceland and ended up going at a time that it was much tougher. But he played really, really well in Mont Saint Michel. Do you think he should have hit the 3? Well, he could have added the troops on the other side. He's guarding against Fabian unnecessarily, you think? Because Fabian's about to use a bunch of troops to finish off West Africa and is not going to break him there. I could see that. I could see that logic. Yeah, green and pink are good. They're not going to hit each other in the UK and Iceland, so everyone should feel comfortable with that. The bot does not take the Balkans. Fabian's going to finish off West Africa here, move up into Italy probably. And trust that the bot's not going to break from the right there in West Africa. Nope, doesn't trust the bot. Probably a smart move there. Guards on the right. Yeah, so now Frank's got this huge guard on Fabian Armada. Does he break? What do you guys think? Does Frank break West Africa next turn? Or does he let him keep it? Frank breaks? I think so too. I, in general, don't like the Spain play on this map unless there's a blizzard there blocking North Africa or West Africa, because that West Africa person is just going to dominate you if they get to hold it. It just usually creates a war. Guernsey's just sneakily grabbing one territory at a time, holding onto his bonus of Scandinavia, moving towards Russia. There's the break. Had to happen, right? Leaves a 12 stack down there also. Fabian's in big trouble now. Yep, called the break. I think you're seeing some passiveness just because of the bots on the board. It's making it a little tougher for them to take territory or take bonuses without guarding a lot. So I think that's what you're seeing. Some of the passivity. I think that's a word. Yeah, 2 bots make a big difference in the gameplay. Totally agree. Just because you would see this carved up way more and way faster if there weren't 2 bots here. A white bot is Crush in the center of this map, huh? About to take Eastern Europe? Yeah, the black bot's down to 21. I think he gets taken out pretty soon. Fabian's in trouble. I mean, it just literally never works for someone to hold Scandinavia, UK, and Iceland for 3 different players to hold those. That just... I've never seen it work in the history of Risk, so... Very rare. We did see Pete and Kilted were able to work out earlier today, kind of stacking those bonuses to some degree, but then they ended up hitting each other, Germany to Scandinavia, and go into war there. White bot's getting 14 a turn. Gonna get Eastern Europe on this turn. I think Guernsey takes Open Tanyao out of the UK on this turn. What do you guys think? Wasn't really a war. Kilted just bullied Pete because he knew he could without repercussion. Yeah, that's fair. But Pete specifically moved up a big, a lot of reinforcements up to Rhine to block Denmark. Kind of unnecessarily. The Blizzards making a 1 point on an 8 was... Yeah. Agreed. I thought there would be more of a battle actually for it because of those blizzards. Yeah, I think the white bot might be okay here. Might get through in the top 3. Yeah, we need to make sure this... Oh yeah, thought this was coming. Oh, doesn't roll to 7. Doesn't roll to 7, thinks about it, threatens it, but doesn't roll it. Does Open Tanyao move? Can't really move but without hitting a bot unless that bot 5 moves somewhere. Yeah, I don't even know if the bot officially signed up for the tournament, so I don't know if that'll happen. Yeah, we thought about actually throwing all of England out of the tournament earlier. I don't know if you saw that, but they had to restart the game 3 times because people didn't ready up. And we thought about just taking them out of the tournament at that point. ChatGPT bot would be cool. Who goes for the Fabian bounty here in the 5? Nobody goes for the Fabian bounty in the 5 cards. He's going to get his cards. Yeah, they just couldn't get it together, I'll be honest with you, Blazin. It was hard to watch for a while. Yeah, they're used to just having some kind of crazy issue that causes them to get kicked out. Yeah, now Germany was ready to go, for sure. They played their games in, I think, like 17 total minutes. They were taking their 90-second Mont Saint Michel turns and running through them in like 6 seconds. Fabian just trying to stay alive. Kind of Opentania also just trying to stay alive. Hoping to get a lucky bot bounty. Here comes the hit on Opentania 7. He could have moved it out of there. I think he should have moved it out of there last turn. Learns he wants to start working on Russia or breaking the bot. Breaks the bot, yeah. Tired of the bot dominating the game. There's the black bot. Goes to Frank. So 5 points to Frank there. He goes up to 30. He's getting up there in that top 5 range. Risky move, though. He's at 51. He's got 5 cards. I don't see anyone taking him out. Okay, Fabian gets taken out by Opentania. That's 5 points for Opentania. He's up to 10 now. Pretty solidly in third because he took out the only other player that could get points and move in front of him. So smart move there. If we were in an elimination round, that would secure his spot moving through. Do we think Opentania gets to keep the Orient here? Any chance? Learns he's now the lowest in troops, including the bot. 0 chance he holds the Orient. Nope, there it is. The bot's equally breaking though, breaking everybody. That's, you like to see that. Yeah, 0 chance you get to keep that. Definitely in a 3-player endgame here with a bot. Learnsy's got an interesting position because he's got his strength in the center of the map away from where all of his territories are. Learnsy plays really safe there. Plays it really, really safe. Hopes that the bot just keeps causing people problems. Frank gets 25. Can't quite kill Opentania. Doesn't have the... He's got his 11 stack buried, so he can't do it. He buries more troops there. He wants to get West Africa and hold. That's all he's doing. He's getting West Africa and breaking the bot and holding... Oh, he also wants North Africa. Okay. Playing a little bit of a safe game, hoping the bot provides them an option to go get the next bounty. It's kind of what they're doing now. What's up, JNot88? We just showed your leaderboard where you're in the top 5 overall scorers. I guess depending on how Frank finishes up here, we'll see if you stay in that spot. Bernsey gets the kill on Opentaniel. I think it's probably 6 is my best guess, but it depends, because we're going to have full rounds for the knockouts. Okay, so Lernsey gets the kill there on Opentaniel for 5 points. So Lernsey goes up to 20. And now we have a 2-player in-game with a bot left here. And that was, by the way, Janon, that's 6 US players would get the bye in that scenario. Potentially. Again, it depends on how many show up. We're tracking for about... what's that? 58, I think is what we're tracking right now. Yeah, you think you would go break purple here, right? Yeah, he's gonna go break purple. He's got it. Well, we had 80 signups. We're averaging about 5 per game, per group, and we've got, although we have a bunch of 6s signed up, and now we've got a bit of a waiting list with late signups, so maybe we'll hit higher than that. But we're averaging about 5 per group. In the US, we've got 14 groups, so that is 70. So somewhere in that range. Oh, did I say 50? I meant 68, I think. I just did the math wrong in my head. Somewhere around that range. I'd say 65 to 70 is what we have show up total. Frank hitting the bot. Gonna take the bot bounty? Yeah, it gets the bot bounty. Gets the 3 points, goes up to 33, which is not quite J-Knot level. But good nonetheless. Got a split there. I don't think he definitely doesn't get the kill here, but he's gonna break, and it depends if Lernsey has cards on 3, right? If Lernsey has cards on 3, it's a little more interesting. But I think Frank gets the win no matter what. Yeah, they can't get the kill here. Can't get the card block either. Lernsey has cards, this will be more interesting. Doesn't appear he does. Nope. Cannon, dude, cannon. Good game nonetheless. Frank's gonna finish at 40, that's a really good score. Really well played in the first Dutch game of the tournament. 3 Dutch group games total, so there's 2 more to come this weekend. Lernsey breaks everything he can. Does have cards on 4, don't know if he's going to get a chance to use them. Uh-oh. Oops. Love that Learnsy zoomed in for us so we can see it. Alright, we got cards on 4. How many troops is he getting for the trade? 50. He can do some damage. Just goes and breaks everything. The Dutch are the last ones to start their seeding round, but they're not the last ones to finish. So, I think they have one game tomorrow and one game Sunday. Trying to decide how to split here. Gonna roll a 3-on-1. Force him to break a couple, but he's got 4 cards, so... Oh, loses the 3-on-1. It's not 45, because he's not getting the 5 for the bounty. He's getting 1 for the bounty. Wait, he's already at 33. Oh yeah, I didn't save that for you guys. He was already at 33. So he gets 1 for the bounty of Learnsy. And he gets 10 for the win. So Frank finishes up at 44. 44. Pretty impressive. We'll see if we can talk to Frank or Learnsy here, get their thoughts on how the game went. Learnsy, are you there? See if we can get Learnsy in here. Oh, we got one player in. Move to Attorney Stream 1. Oh, I'm muted. Can you hear me, Learnsy?
I can hear you, but I'm gonna have to go to bed now.
You're
I have
good,
to work tomorrow morning.
You're good. Go to bed. Good game. Jacobshire, you want to talk about the game?
But I'm very happy with my performance.
Not really sure I want to talk about it.
Why not?
I think 0.
Well, I mean, at least you got that out of the way during the seeding round, right?
Yeah, that's true. It was horrible. I mean,
What
first
happened
game.
out there?
I assume you've watched the games. First game, the bots, they decided so much of the outcome. It was crazy.
Yeah, the bots ruined me first game.
Yeah, they ruined my game as well. Second game, it was a failed run and then someone cleaned up. Okay, it happens. But the third game, oh man, the traders in the Dutch community, it's incredible. Frank, I think, Learnsy, you also stepped a knife in my back.
Wait, which color were you again?
I was pink.
Pink.
Oh yeah, true. No, sorry, I couldn't let it. Like they were saying it in the stream, I could not let the 3 people have it's Iceland, UK, and Scandinavia.
Yeah.
You could have. I mean, it would have been a nice.
Yeah, but I really shouldn't have.
No, but I get it. But let me say it this way. I'm gonna remember this.
Oh, there you go.
Fair enough.
You'll
fair
likely
enough.
face each other.
I would have done it 1 turn earlier if you didn't put extra troops in the
But
thingy.
Frank was the real problem. Frank broke your West Africa bonus. right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm also not forgetting Frank and his playstyle. It's something that's right there in my mind.
Okay, I'm moving Frank in so you can tell him that.
Hello.
Frank, you there?
Hi there, Frank.
Yes, I'm here.
Frank, you have some really upset people that think you're a traitor now.
Is that so? Well, that's not my problem, I guess.
And not a trader per se. I mean, it's risk. It's allowed.
Well,
But
I'm not gonna
it's
let you hold the Africa bonus. It's not that smart for me.
To let you hold West Africa?
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm gonna
I
let
mean,
you hold a
you could have
+7.
you could have gone for a second bonus.
Yes. But I could also go for a second bonus and not let you take that.
True. It's
No,
a way to play the game.
I thought my best winning chance were to not let you have the bonus.
Yeah.
And it turns out you are correct.
I would
Yes.
have done the same. I'm gonna be honest.
To break there?
Yeah.
It's possible I was saying on the stream that you have to break there, but I don't remember for sure.
Hold on. Did someone influence the game?
No, it's
Outside?
possible that I was also saying that you have to break there.
Well, I didn't listen to the stream, but I think
I had the stream open, but I didn't let it influence me.
Yeah.
Like every one of my moves was thought of before something was said in the stream.
Yeah, and my comments aren't meant to be like strategy help. It's just literally what I was thinking.
No, I get it. Mitch, have there been more games where 2 bots have been added?
Yeah, so the Germans had 2 bots and the US had one 2-bot game today, and both were pretty goofy. So
Yeah.
it's frustrating, but the whole point of the seeding round is so that we get these bot games out of the way so we can have full rounds moving forward. Hopefully we don't have this problem moving forward because we get rid of the no-shows and we can build 6-player groups the rest of the way.
Well, I think especially the first game was pretty bad with bots.
Yeah.
They caused a mess in there, huh? I think we've also got Open Tanya jumping in.
Yeah, I just stayed as far away of the bots as possible.
Yeah, it's kind of what you have to do, but sometimes it doesn't work out. I'm trying to think. Someone was like sandwiched between. Wasn't that Lernsey? Weren't you sandwiched?
Yeah,
between
in the
bots?
first game I was sandwiched. This was the only bonus I could go for, so I was like, I'd better take the risk, and then it didn't. It did not pay off.
You were sandwiched between their 2 bonuses.
Yeah. Easy plays. I broke all the white bonuses because I didn't want white to just go through my territories because white was getting way too big and nobody was doing anything for it.
Yes, I was very glad you did that.
Yeah, Open Tanya's in here now too.
Hi, I'm here as well. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I don't think you should have broken white. I mean, it would have been more of a problem
for me as well. Yes.
Yeah, because white was not getting anywhere near your territories. You had quite good guards in England and Finland, I believe. So
yeah, well,
it would have been more.
Okay, guys, I really gotta go now. Bye.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
That's
sure, bye.
But I was very glad because when he broke white's bonuses, it was kind of free for me.
The bot bonuses in Europe, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. So Eastern Europe.
I don't think red should have been breaking white.
Because
I think it would have made it very difficult.
White's bonuses.
Yeah, it cost him like 20 troops or something. It's way too much.
Yeah, I think for red it wasn't that useful.
Yeah, red maybe was just worried that white was getting ready to use all those troops heading through Russia. I'm not sure.
I guess, but maybe he should have done it a couple of turns later. But I don't know.
Because the white bot was focusing downwards and southwards towards.
Yeah, true.
I think the Orient.
Yeah.
Northern Africa.
Yeah.
Italy, those regions.
I think it ended up hurting him for sure that he hit them there.
Yeah. What's my final placement against other people?
Who's this, Tanyao? Is it Tanyao?
No, Frank.
Oh, Frank. So you're 44. So far, the top 5 overall scores Kubley had a 57. Quarantine had a 44 last night, so you're tied for second highest score of the tournament so far.
Let's go.
Which doesn't
Right,
super matter because you're not really
congrats,
being
by the way,
compared
Frank.
outside of Netherlands right now, but it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But scores are deleted after this round, right?
That's right. So the scores will affect
Yeah.
your seeding for the next
Yeah.
round. Frank will likely get a bye through the first elimination round with that score, so it'll help out a lot for that. But everyone that played is still in.
Yeah.
So I can't get eliminated in round 1 then, or?
It depends how many people show up, because we'll have pool games for the first knockout round. But based on how many people show up, you'll be one of the top most likely to get a free pass through that first elimination round.
Okay, cool.
Based off of that score.
Well, that's pretty happy with that then.
Yeah, that was a heck of a game. I mean, that Mont Saint Michel play I think was really good.
Yeah, I also didn't expect it. The practice rounds went really bad, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Out a little
I
better for
don't
you?
think I don't think I won a single practice game, so.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Or you playing with 2 bots in your practice games?
No. But we didn't play that many, I think. I think I played like 7 or something.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the bots influenced this game a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I tried to stay
Especially
away
Mont
from them.
Saint-Michel.
Yeah,
I just guarded against them. That worked as well.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's why.
So nobody really wants to break them.
Let's try to wait it out to see if we can get someone else in here, because I knew the 2 bot games are goofy. 1 bot is not as crazy. The 2 bots cause problems for sure.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But nobody really wants to break them. But then again, if you let them get too big, it's impossible to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would want to break them if I can. So when I could, I did.
Yeah, true.
Because it just ruins everyone's game, right? Like, do you
Yeah, but
really win
Danielle,
if
on
someone is defeated by a bot?
No,
Yeah,
not
we
really.
had one game where someone was taken out by a bot.
Yeah, that doesn't feel like a win, right?
It feels bad for sure.
Danielle, on
Yeah.
that first Mont Saint Michel game, you broke the bot, but you let Frank, I think, you let him get very big with 2 or 3 bonuses. Why did you break the bot and not purple?
Well, that's diplomacy.
True. We had a mutual agreement.
Just staying
Yeah.
buddies.
Yeah, but
I didn't break him. He didn't break me. The only thing is I should have killed the bot when I could. Because I
Yes.
could, but I waited
yeah, but
because I wanted to win.
in
I
that
think
game,
First
you
game.
got,
Oh, the first game.
in that first game, you also got 0 points.
Yes, eventually, because I didn't kill the bot.
Yes,
I
had
I
everyone.
wanted to wait for the bot to get the win, but I should have killed the bot when I could. So then I would have 5 points and no win. That would have been the right play.
Just taking the bounty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got kind of lucky at the end because I could take 2 kills after one another and then set twice, and then I was too big to be stopped, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we got 2 more Dutch seeding round games the next 2 days, so we'll see where everyone ends up. But everyone that played will get to play in the first elimination round. Likely it'll be a semifinals, possibly a quarterfinals for you guys, depending on how many people show up. So if more than 12 total show up for the Netherlands, then we will have a quarterfinals round. Otherwise, it'll go straight to semifinals. But
Okay.
you guys have enough. As long as 12 show up throughout the 3 groups, you'll get your 2 national teams. So you just got in the top. If you get to finals, you make a national team. So
Cool.
Okay.
cool, guys.
Well,
Thanks for your time. Good games.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Yeah,
You're
thanks
on.
for
Great,
hosting.
everyone. GG's.
See ya.
See you
Bye.
later.
Bye.
All right, we got game 1 in the books tonight. Game 1 of 5. That was Dutch seeding group 1. Pretty good game. Frank with 44 points will jump up into the leaderboards. That ties for the second highest score we've seen in the seeding round. So heck of a game by Frank. But we'll see Frank Lernsey, Open Tanyao, and Fabian Armada, all of them moving on to the first elimination round. Likely a quarterfinals or a semifinals for the Netherlands based off how many players show. I'm guessing quarterfinals. So we'll see. And we are about 20 minutes away from kicking off our next match. So we've got USA Seeding Group 7 starting at 2300 UTC. And then we've got three more USA Seeding Groups, Group 8, 9, and 10, following up right after that at 1, 3, and 5 UTC. Technically May 6th, that's why you don't see them on here. But right after that USA Seeding Group 7, we've got 3 more. So we've got 4 more games back to back to back coming up. We'll take a quick break for now, and then we will be back just about 5 minutes or so before the hour.